Welcome back everyone. Today we're in the Giants editor and I'm Joel, and as you can see this is what we did on our last episode, and we made this road uh, at the right level or whatever and sloped this more so that it would look better. And we're deciding about putting stuff here or not. Let me see. I don't think there's no XML work with this one. There was some of them that I had. Well, I don't think I added it with this one. This was just a building. So if I move it, it's not going to be a problem. So I will have to move these separately. But if I move this forward, we'll have more room in the back if I move it forward. And everything hopefully moved other than the garbage things and that. Yep, everything moved forward. So, coming down the road and turn into there, like so. And we don't even have to have that way out right there unless we want to. We can get rid of that. We'll see. Let's move this up a little. Trying to decide if that's too close. Let me see how wide this area is now. Yeah, much better. Now I got room to put buildings and a little road or a little cut through. I'm thinking about using the same building too, because it's about the right size and it looks like that type of building. So, Control D as in dog. Okay. As soon as it did, turn around. We're going to hit Control B as in boy. Left mouse click, left mouse click. So it's pretty big, huh? So, I'm trying to decide. Do I have it like this, or how do I have it? Let's see. Yeah, I don't want it on that slope to turn in. That's bigger than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be smaller. Let's see. I mean, we could put it back a little. Let's see how far over we could go. And they don't have to go past it. That way I can still have a straight shot here. And I'll be able to go up enough here to deal with that. And then I can put, let me see. What are we going to put it at? 45? Let's put it at 45. Let's see if that works. Straightens it up a little. It should straighten it up. And we'll bring it up just a little. And think about it. Let me look at it. That's my thing. I just don't know. Well, obviously we'd put a fence. Finish the fence. But what would it look like? I just don't know if I like it. Since it's so close, typically something's going to be further away from something like that. Something like that. And this just ain't going to let me get that kind of level. There is one other thing I could do. I don't know if I want to do it or not. I can put the buildings down here. And then take this spot back and then slope this here, and then I would be able to fit two buildings approximately. I don't know if I like it or dislike it. Let me see, I wouldn't have it that close to there, I guess. Maybe I'd have it about right there, because I would have to keep this at the slope. I couldn't lower it down too far. Let me see. And then the other option, there is another option. Bring it back so far, say to there, and then you drive up a hill to get to it, which I really don't want to do that either. Um, so I don't really like many of those. Then the other option would be try to fix it this way, and then you drive in front, and you would have a little bit of parking. But this is on that slope, and I should be able to do okay enough to fix it, I would hope. It'd be real steep here though, so I'm not sure about what I want to do with that. So what I'm going to do in the meantime is put these down here, I guess, unless I find a better building. And we'll put this down here, because we're going to have a road that goes behind here, and later we're going to be putting a better building. I just stuck that there as something to block this, just where I'm looking at. I want to be able to block some of this. I could do it with trees, and I will, but I didn't want this building per se, but I was just looking at it to see, because it would block a lot of stuff there. And now I've got this over a little further, and I could potentially move it over even further. Just to make sure I could put a building here to block that. Or I would put trees there. We'll worry about that later there. So this says 45. So I guess that's right. We'll make it an even 45 and clear that. And I'm thinking that should have been square, but it don't. I guess it's square. It looks square to this part. That must all be crooked. Alright. So the road is gonna go behind here, so that should be plenty of room for a road. And then the parking, you should have plenty of parking. I don't know that you'd park in front of the door, so here and here and here and here. Potentially, if we wanted, they can drive around the building, no problem. So, and then if we wanted, let's go ahead and make sure this is the right level. It looks like it. Doesn't look too bad. We could lower it a little if we don't like that. Something like that. And then we can hit Control D again, as in dog. Bring it over and have a double building in another place. This could be like, there's some places that build buildings like this that look the same, and there's a totally different business inside the building. So here's a lawyer. This could be something else. I don't know. I have a bunch of ideas, and I'm not going to commit to anything right now on these that I can think of off the top of my head. I have some ideas, but I don't know. We'll see. And I think that should be good on that. Let's duplicate it one more time and see if we can get one on the corner here and spin it around. And put it at negative 45. And it should straighten it up. And see, that would be too close. It'd be real close though. Let me see if I can move this one over. Yeah, I can move this one over. Something like that. Then this one could gently be moved back just a hair. And you can either move it this way or line it up with the door. We probably would pull it back a little, I guess. We'd have to see. But that way you got two businesses, then you're on your way off the road, and you got another business, potentially, and I can make signs for all that later. And we can adjust this little, if it'll click on it. Just tap on that a little bit more, get that slope situated. There we go. That looks better. We need a little more on this side though. Just didn't look right. Alright, I think that's good. We'll see. But this side's a little close to the edge here. But who said they gotta go around the back of the building? And we could slide it over anyway. Just a little. Till it meets up kind of with this. And we'll leave that one. So basically we have quite a few buildings. Potential for different things. We could do one of them could be a paint shop. Like that you paint your house with. So you have the lawyer. This could be the paint shop. This could be also, since we had the dentist office here, we could maybe add some other sort of thing. One of them could be a chiropractor or any of that kind of stuff. So there's plenty of stuff. We should put the chiropractor across from the lawyer. They'd be like, you did something wrong. So they sue. Let's see. There's plenty of other ones that I had thought of, but I can't think of it right off my top of my head right now. I had some more ideas that I was going to name them, but you get the point. So, and then if I want, I can add more here. It doesn't have to be those buildings. But see, that makes sense when you're in an area where there's people that build buildings to rent out like that, and they lease them. And you could also have one that just acts like it's an empty, vacant building. You don't have to have it. You don't also have to have it where they can get into it or do anything with it. It's just a vacant building that you see as a decoration. So it really don't matter. But you can see this has got to be painted. Let's grab the grass. Control R as in Richard, and then you can paint the grass as long as you was over the grass when you did it. And then we'll come up to the top of the hill like so, and back down to the corner. And again, we'll have to fix it all later. And we'll do this side up to this road like so. And I don't know how wide the road's going to be, so we'll deal with all that later. But that just cleans it up a bit. None of this is permanent. We could fix this part just to help. It's a little crooked right there. Let's fix it. Alright, we got to grab that, Control R. And we're going to go forward to the road. Then we're going to grab this concrete. And we're going to come over here and go to the road. Roughly speaking. We'll have to adjust it if there's anything wrong. And again, we're going to be putting some paved roads, like railroads in, so that's going to be a little bit though. Oh, come on. There we go. So it just neatens it up a little bit. Now they come down the hill. They go to whatever this is going to be. Could be a balloon shop. You know, where they sell balloons for birthday parties. And then we could have a paint shop here. one of them it technically could be uh, a dollar store. Then you can have the lawyer's office, whatever we need. There's going to be a bunch of shops in here. I named a bunch of them the last time. There's like a cell phone shop, bookstore, game shop. I'm not going to call it game shop. I'm talking about like it's a gaming place, not necessarily going to call it that. And then there's a bunch of other ones that we named off. If we want, let's see, we can bring this down and put buildings here, or I don't know what other building we would put there though. I mean, we can put small ones or whatever. We could put a restaurant there, but I don't know that I really need anything extra there. We might just make it trees, and so it looks like they never did quite sell it. We do need to put something here behind this. We're gonna make this go up some, and put something here soon. And we didn't paint all that yet. And all this road's gonna have to be fixed. It's obviously not straight. Which it don't have to be straight, but in this case I wanted it straight. I like the straight shot. I like it because I don't want to deal with a bunch of crazy turning, this, that, and the other thing. So I gotta fix this little slope here. And that's just my dog shaking off. Alright, so let's fix this real quick. It's all crooked. Let's see how that looks. Better. There we go. Down the road we go. Looks like this got dipped down again. Remember, I had it fixed. But I'm not going to work on all that right now. This is obviously not painted all the way either. Like I said, we're going to paint it concrete on all the parts up here where it should be, and then only up this hill because of it's gonna go up the hill. I'm not gonna fix it all perfect. This is gonna go in front of all that. It can go all under all this because it's not gonna be on that hill. But that little green area there below this thing, it won't be because it's gonna be grass there, so there won't be any concrete on that part. So, but you get the point. Those are the hills, or the road areas that they're gonna go up. There's gonna be a gate there, potentially. And basically, when you turn in, you can turn in, and then there's just gonna be this hill here. You go up that. Could go that way. That way. Here. Back there. Back there. I probably went too far with the paint, but yeah. Yep, almost painted up the road. But you get the point. Let's grab this and fix that. Pretty good. Touch, oh, I don't want that. I want grass. Touch this up a little. We'll just go up to there for now. Not that important. I'm just gonna go over here and get this off of there. Roughly speaking. And there we go. Something like that. Doesn't have to be perfect right now. You get the point. And then they have this back here where they're going to be going down this slope to get to the back side of that. And this can either go to the end or we don't have to make it go that far. We can put some grass in between there. We don't have to make it go all the way, because the road's going to change some of that when I actually put a road in. So some of this is subject to change, but you get the point. Alright, let's hit save. And now at least got some stuff down on the ground for that place. Storage place. Roughly speaking. Obviously this don't look right. It's gonna go right till it gets to the bottom of the hill, and then it'll basically go like so. I probably went too far over there. And this side. And then you just have to adjust it accordingly. Somewhere along there. Something like that. And then we'll have flowers or trees in that area. Because this is on a hill and we don't want the whole thing to be concreted. We'll fix all that later. But you'll be able to tell. We'll fix it. There'll be trees and whatever, flowers, and then you can come out right here, go to the lawyer, and go wherever you need to go. And then we can make all these a different type of material. We can go down and really pick whatever we want. Not sure what I'm gonna pick, but let's just pick something, anything. I don't think I want that. Let's pick this for now. Don't mean that's what we're gonna use. Let's just pick something. And we could either make the whole place look like that, like it was, like I said, it was a rental thing. Because when they rent stuff, they pretty much make it all the same. So we could either do that. Now that don't mean this is going to be red brick. I'm just putting that down temporary. If I don't like it and it looks terrible, we'll pick something else. And I don't have to go all the way over here, because we're probably going to have asphalt over here, most likely. So let's just put grass there for now, like so. But you get the point. And I guess we're going to call that an episode. I don't want this video too much longer. And we'll fix this little dip. It looks like we didn't grab enough of this. There we go. And sometimes it's just the way the paint looks. Yeah. It's just the paint. Yep. Let's just put the paint further over. And do it like so. Till we fix the road. We'll worry about that later. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe. Turn on your notification bell if you want to receive a notification every time I post a video. Goodbye, everybody.